Coach Wedemeyer, thanks for taking the time. Yeah. Glad to have you in here. Before we get into the nitty-gritty of the season, tell me this. How excited are you to be at a school that's basically in your backyard of growing up and from Roanoke?
It's wonderful. I tell you, I really missed the mountains over the years, and to be close to family, to be in a faith-based environment, and to a great university and athletic program like Liberty has been a dream come true.
As you look at this season, you're the third coach in 3 years for this group. When it comes to introducing a new style of play, is it difficult in the sense that these girls are on information overload, or is it nice in the sense that they haven't been ingrained with an old system for 8 years?
It's been a little tough on both ends. It was great that I was here for the spring, so I had a little bit of time to educate them on how we kind of wanted to play and some of the changes. And you've got a really strong, successful rising senior class that they certainly welcomed me, but there was a lot of, well, why do we need to change anything? But they've really kind of come along little by little and grasped hold of the, not only respecting who we've been, but who we want to be. And I think that as we begin this preseason, it's been very good.
I think the major difference that most people see is in goal, that Holly Van Noord is gone. What's the goal position going to look like for you this year?
Well, Tori Collar has been kind of her understudy for the last four years or so, and I think that she's had some great coaching by Coach Kristen Eggert, and she's seen one of the best goalkeepers in the Big South to ever play, and I think she's primed really to take her role this year and lead the team.
You guys have a pretty tough out-of-conference schedule. How is that going to set you up? Are you excited about that, the fact that you're going to face some pretty difficult opponents before you go into conference play?
It's exciting and a little bit nerve-wracking. It is one of the most difficult schedules that Liberty's had in quite a while. And we'll start off scrimmaging Virginia Tech. We'll play the University of Virginia. We'll play LSU. We'll play JMU. And we'll play some really top-notch teams locally and from out of the region as well. So it's a great opportunity for our girls to kind of show what they're about and prepare us for the Big South.
How hard is that going to be for you, though, the sense that you're trying to put in a bit of a new system and also you're playing some really tough teams? Is that going to be a bit of a stressor on yourself?
It will be, and we've tried to prepare the team for it, that we want to show them kind of the basics of how we want to play, but we also talk to them that they're going to have to be very adaptable. Playing a team like the University of Virginia is going to be very different than playing some of the other teams on our schedule. So they've got to be able to solve some of the problems in the game.
Gabby Farrell, a very talented young lady. Is this the kind of player that in the future that you can really build around and kind of make your staple player as the future of Liberty soccer moves on?
Well, Gabby is a wonderful young lady, and she's worked very hard, and she actually had a great second half of the season last year, scored some really important goals, and including the game winner in the conference tournament championship. So she's really just come leaps and bounds in her time here, and it's been a wonderful thing for me to be able to coach her. And I think you're right. I think she's a program changer that can really lead us into the future.
Well, Coach, great to meet you, and thanks for taking the time.
Yeah, thank you.